I charge them. Yes, so I'm making money off my skill of cooking. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you're new here, and today I want to delve into skills that I feel you need to learn before you come to Canada. So this video really is targeted at anybody who's looking to move to a North American country. So I use Canada a lot because that's where I am, and I know a lot of Africans right now are trying to move here en masse. These are skills I feel like you could pick up just so that you can increase your earning potential, and also so that you can reduce your own expenditure or cost. And this also doesn't just mean North America. It's skills that you can really apply anywhere you are in the world, be it Canada or America or even in Nigeria too. So these are just skills that I think makes you more marketable, makes you have more commercial ability, because you can sell your services to other people. And the way it's going to go, I'm going to go one for the women and one for the man, so that you guys have a clear picture of skills that you need to learn for both sexes. And so I was speaking to a girlfriend of mine, and I was just asking her what were the skills that you think you should have learned before you came to Canada, and she gave me a few that I would share with you. On the other hand, I spoke to a guy friend of mine asking him what skills he thought he wished he had learned before he left Nigeria, and this was what he said. How to toast a woman. But yes, let's get right into skills I think you should learn before you leave Nigeria to come to Canada. Number one skill, hair making. Learn how to make your hair yourself. It might surprise a lot of you, but I braided my hair myself, and this actually took me about 8 hours. If I hadn't done this myself, it would have cost me about 150 Canadian dollars, and I still have to buy the extensions too. So probably maybe about 180 Canadian to 200 to braid my hair. But braiding my hair myself saves me at least 150 Canadian dollars. So I think it's a skill that anybody can learn. YouTube these days has every skill thinkable, so definitely go and learn how to make your hair yourself, learn how to sew in your weaves yourself, and then you can save all of that money. For the guys, one of the things you guys need to learn how to do is to cut your hair. So it's hair. A lot of people here, it's relatively cheap and affordable though for guys to cut their hair. I think it ranges from about 12 to 20 bucks for each haircut. I'm not too sure, but just like it might be beneficial for you to know how to cut your hair, just have your clippers and cut your hair when you actually need to, so that when it's winter you're not trying to like book an appointment with your stylist to cut your hair. So I think that's really important. Number two skill, learning how to cook. And this is for women definitely, but mostly guys, because most women, because of the way our culture is in Nigeria, it's our role to sort of cook and be in the kitchen. But I really want to let you guys know that in Canada, that's not the way it is though. Both sexes have equal roles in family environment. So the men can cook, the women can cook. So for a guy, I would really advise you, before you come, if you don't know how to cook, please learn how to cook. Learn how to cook some staples, at least common stew, some soups, so that you're not dependent on someone for food. It's okay if you come here and you're ordering specialty foods like some soups or jollof rice or something. But if you can't survive at all because you don't even know how to boil rice or make indomie, you'll be so starved and you will be broke all the time when you come here. So please learn how to cook. It's just very basic. Learn how to cook a few things so that you would be able to sustain yourself. I have friends who call me sometimes and they're like, oh, can you make me meat pie or make me jollof rice? Because my jollof rice is on point. It's firewood party jollof rice. So when people call me and ask for that, I charge them. Yes. So I'm making money off my skill of cooking. So it's something you can do. I have a few friends who, when one of them lost her job, she just went on Instagram. She's like, I'm now cooking, or place your order. Then I have another friend who cooks for her church on a big scale. So this is a skill you can definitely market. And a lot of companies here, they will do like potlucks where you need to bring foods from your country. Imagine not being able to cook something and bring when you're eating what everybody else made. So please learn how to cook at least a few staple items. It really benefits you. So the third skill I think both guys and women need to know how to do is sew. So in Canada here, it is so expensive to make alterations. So I bought a few outfits from Simon's a couple of months back, and it was loose, right? Because I bought it on sale. I got these pants approximately $20. So I wanted them to just hold it. And when I went to amend it, they told me $40. I'm like, I bought these pants for $20 and you want me to pay $40 to just hold the waist small? If I'd known how to sew, honestly, that would have been easy for me. So another skill you should learn that would be beneficial for you is learning how to actually sew before you leave Nigeria. And this goes for both men and for women as well, because a lot of guys are in Canada too looking for people who would sew their traditional wares or amend their wares. So knowing how to sew gives you an added income source. And also, I have a friend who's like, when he's getting married, he's not going to go back to Nigeria. People like that who are coming here to settle here would really not be sending material back home to sew. So if you come here with your skills, then you can start making money off your sewing. Another skill which I think women should learn, which would really help you as a financial stream, is bead making. So I'm just going to show you guys this bead. I learned how to make beads and I made this myself. So this is just like traditional beads, and I made it a few years ago when my cousin was getting married. And let me tell you how I learned the skill. So my mom loves beads and she used to send me to Balogun Market. I lived in Warri, but she would say when you're in Lagos, go to Balogun Market, learn how to make beads for her. And since I was in Lagos at the time, I decided to go to Balogun Market and learn how to make beads. So I picked up that skill. It didn't even take me 1 week or 2 weeks, I think at most, and I learned how to make beads. And the reason this would be good for you is that I'm sure you guys know a lot of platforms these days where you could do e-commerce. For example, Etsy is where there's lots of handmade stuff. There's eBay, there's Kijiji. There's so many platforms, Shopify, where you can make stuff and actually go and sell or showcase. So learning how to make products like this that you can sell and customize, it's, shoots you so far. For example, when the whole COVID thing hits, those people who had sewing machines and knew how to sew, they swapped in immediately into an opportunity of making masks. I know people who used to sew and just make alterations. They made so much money making masks. But just having these skills handy increases your earning potential. So I think it's a great thing if you're able to learn how to sew before you leave Nigeria. Another thing I think both sexes should totally know how to do is driving. But it is super important for a guy to know how to drive. I've met a few people who came here from Nigeria and they don't know how to drive. And I'm not talking about youths now. These people were like in their 30s and they don't know how to drive. Learn how to drive before you leave Nigeria, because number one, it's expensive to learn how to drive here. You have to go to a school, you have to pay per hour, and I think it's 120 to 150 per hour for someone to teach you. You have to do a driving test. So even if you know how to drive in Nigeria, you still have to come here and do a driver's test. But at least learn how to drive in Nigeria so you know the basics. And the last group of skills I think I would suggest that you should learn is just general DIY skills, which just means do-it-yourself skills. A lot of people don't know how to troubleshoot things. Back in Nigeria, I used to change my tire myself. I would unclog my pipe myself. Your sink would be blocked. You would try and fish it out. When you come here though, you need to know that every little thing that is wrong with your house or every little thing wrong with your car, you need to send it to a specialist. You need to get a handyman. And those people, not one charges less than $150 per hour. Not one. So imagine if your tap is clogged and you don't know how to even troubleshoot and unclog it. There are some other little things that if you just started picking up DIY skills around, it will serve you better. So if you're planning to come here, start doing things instead of calling the megad to come and fix something or change your light bulb or do little things. Start doing all those things for yourself. Picking up little skills, it will help you here. Honestly, I have spoken in several videos how Canada makes you self-sufficient as a human being. You need to learn how to be self-sufficient. If not, you would not thrive here. So learn how to do things yourself. Learn how to learn the things you don't even know how to do. It's not hard to make your hair. You guys know I made my hair. It's not that hard. It's easy. Go on YouTube, learn new skills before you come here. So if this video has been helpful to you guys at any time, be sure to click the like button and also click subscribe as well, because it helps my channel grow. Thanks a lot for watching and spending your time with me. I'll see you guys over in my next video. Bye.